He said God no call him to start ministry. I like it. It is good. The harvest is plenty. The laborers are plenty. The laborers are plenty. And the harvest is plenty. Now the best way to chop the harvest, you know, plenty. Anybody, oh, if you are here watching me, you don't have job, go and start a church. Truly, redeemed members see Adeboye as God. I was there. I was once there. And like I always say, even when inside your room to talk about Adeboye, you go dey fear, as if he's there with you to hear what you want to say. And you'll be careful of, you'll be picking your word. You'll be picking your word. I don't know how he did it, but that is the place redeemed members place Adeboye. And that's why anything he says, they don't reason it. Not only Adeboye, not only redeemed members, oh, in fact, all these one-man churches, they place their pastor above God. Most of them, any pastor who wants to start church, make you go collect loan. They will collect offering. They will collect tithes. They will collect seed. They will now send you out with nothing to go and start church. As they send you out, now your money you go to take parents, buy instruments, buy everything. When you collect offering and tithe, you remit to them. Baba scam aye. Scam buruku niyen, that's a big scam. You will be sent out with nothing. You open the pay for rents, pay for this, pay for that. You will be the one to be sometimes even pay workers. Those are instrumentalists and all the rest. You will be the one to pay for the rent of the church, buy the chair, buy everything that will to set up the place. At the end, you will still be paying your tithes and offering. No, you as a pastor, you will still pay your tithes. You will pay offering. You collect other people's own. You join it together. You send it to them. At the end of the month, it is your own money. You will still use to pay rents. One bawa gone. One bawa. So I don't have regrets for what I have done because what I want not sheni. I don't have regrets. I don't have single regrets. Go and look at many people that could not get anything back. I know some widows. For years, for decades. Don't dump. The way I was dumped. One dump, one pay, one need, one more, they are no more useful. I'm sure the likes of our pastors that left there, they are clapping for me. Woman, you try. And I learned some in some parishes, offering and tithe don't reduce seriously. There was a pastor who said, Aunty Aduuni, that person is even the pastor of the parish. The person said, Aunty, mo ti lọ wá ṣẹ́ṣe. I say, mo ti lọ wá ṣẹ́ṣe. Ṣé Ọlọ́run á bá wa fún yín lágbára sí, you are doing ẹ̀yin gógó lẹ ṣiṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run. That person, I say, kí ló dé? Aunty orí mi ti pé. I tell my wife, oh yeah, family were first. Go and hear Aunty Aduuni. Go and hear her experience. Go and watch her video on YouTube. May that never happen to us. Say, go and learn from our mistakes. When some people like us come out and say they are user and dump, if they can dump the like of Iluyomade, after they dump Iluyomade became a gospel singer. He started singing, no one can touch you, Lord. No one can touch you, Lord. Your righteousness. He began to sing Akwala gospel. Your righteousness is high to heavens. No one can touch you, Lord. The man became confused as they deal with and finish. In pikin no die yo. In wife no die yo. Now because they feel say he do wetin he no supposed to do. Instantly, they tell him, oh, you come on for that church. A place you have built. A place you have used your sweat. Because take it or leave it, Iluyomade must have used his sweat. Because he would think that place at the end of the day is going to be the... I'm not saying it, maybe he has not gained anything out of the place. He will have gained some things, either through benevolence of people that like him in the church, and they'll say, Pastor, take. Pastor, take. I'm not disputing that. Then I think he has his job too. Him and the wife, they have their job they are doing. So I'm not sure they are full-time pastor. I'm not sure. I'm not too sure about that. Whether they are full-time pastor. I don't know them to be full pastor before I left, so I don't know. So you can see that the market is plenty. If the market no plenty, where there is job, where people are supposed to go and work, where people does not see people as their source of income, they will not work. They are waiting for people to go and work inside the sun, inside the rain, inside snow. Work and bring their money to them. And they will call it offering and tithes. They will call it seed. And they know how much they count on a weekly basis. And that is why once they leave the next thing is to go and start their own. Number one, they are not used to working. Number two, they believe, if you can make it, me self can make it. Because if not, I don't see any reason why this man too at his age cannot go and enjoy. Let's even assume they retire him. He cannot go and be enjoying his retirement. He always travel before now. Go vacation, do this. At least to some extent, they have money. Go vacation and everything. To me, if I were him, it's a time of, just go and relax. Enjoy your old age with your wife. Enjoy yourselves very well. But then see waiting they come out of the place. It cannot let them to waka go like that. Now, if somebody like them is feeling the way they feel, Sote Iluyomade became very confused. He became a gospel singer at a point. He still said the gospel singing, if he bring correct money. Now he look. Waiting I go do. He look. Now he could start church. The thing will go make me believe, say, now God call them as them day. Let them stop collecting offering. Let people come. Pay for the rent of the church jointly, the rent of the space jointly. Preach for them to be working good ways. Let them go. Don't ask for tithes. Don't ask for seed. If only they can do that. But it is not possible. The idea for seed and offering and that free money that some people will go and work. Rapture, Ogoyi, any suru, we dey come to see Jawole, ẹ má jò sá mọ́ mi lọ́wọ́ o. Tá bá máa wo sí ó lè jẹ́ pastor, ẹ má jò sá lọ o. Ṣé ń rí wèrè? Ṣé rí? Ṣé ti rí? Ṣé rí bí tí wèrè dúró sí? Ṣé ń rí? Now somebody papa be this one o. We no get sense. He don't take on in life so. Kò ní ọpọlọ mọ́. His brain is not working. Oh yeah, Rapture. Bye. I will not let you guys turn me to who you are. They have turned you guys to bully. They have turned you to terrorists. Whereby you go and abuse people, insult them anyhow. I'm really managing my emotions now. So once I see your yeye comments, now to block you. I don't have time for that nonsense. I don't block him. What's he block? Am I worry? Wait, again, my brother Wallo. There are distractions. So, as it is, now market will be say everybody go the drag customer now. Drag customer. From here to the other. From here to the other is a season of dragging customer. Let us now go to Oyedepo. I said Oyedepo, not Oyedepo. Let's go to Abioye. Like we all know, Pastor Abioye has started his own church. He didn't start church immediately, instantly. He started a program. Like that he tagged something destiny, changing destiny or something. Now, he has started writing books. He has been writing books. So he has intensified his efforts in writing books. Now he has a permanent place where he does his program. The question is, let us listen. Not only that, he said he's going to have branches everywhere. He said all over Nigeria. Let me play it so it won't look as if I'm making it up. So you can hear from the horse's mouth. Immediately Baba starts. The first week, he collects money, offering and tithes. Second week, he collects offering and tithes. The man can't look, long look. Joyce, how are you? You never for one day and my greetings. I didn't get that. Maybe I didn't see your comment. Are you trying to say I've never for once greeted you? It is not all the comments I see. I've explained this several times. When you start, the comments start going, it's not everything you will see. So, I'm greeting you specially, Joyce. So, okay. The man has come out. Initially, he said God did not ask him to go and start ministry. There was even a video we posted where he was saying, did God call you? Did he call you to start building churches up and down? Now he has a permanent place. Not only a permanent place, he said he's going to have branches all over Nigeria. And as we are talking, already he has a branch in Manchester. Papa starts your job. The man starts work. He starts the church service. He see how much he make the first time. He start the second time. He see how much he make. Now the man kuku say, if this thing dey sweet like this. So, like I was saying, ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ nǹkan tí bàbá Abioye sọ. Uncle Abioye kò ṣe bàbá fún mi. Ẹ̀gbọ́n ló jẹ́ sí mi. Let us hear what he said and his plan on how he wants to take over from his oga. Already they are dragging customers now as it is. Mo ti yọ kúrò sẹ́. They are dragging customers, and the customers is between him, Eleche, and his oga, his former oga. And of course, a lot of people have sympathy for him, so he's having crowd anytime he opens his shop. Let us listen to what he said.
Ordained by God, as spoken to by God to me, is going from state to state within the country and gradually also going to the entire world. God told me what is being done locally will soon become global phenomenon. By the grace of God, as announced yesterday in our hour of revival, Jos, the city of Jos, will be our first stop, where the revival train is going to, by the grace of God, and combining that is international ministers and leadership conference.
Hey!
About sharing fellowship with ministers and sharing particularly about leadership.
Wonderful.
Which I have found grace in by his help. Please pray with us. Thereafter, by the grace of God, in the month of March, the revival train will be moving into regions of the world, into Europe, by the grace of God.
Hey! Customer plenty.
And keep praying. And as you're praying with us and pray for us, you'll be hearing good news.
Customer plenty. Good news for who?
Of social media, please get in touch. Apart from you hearing messages and getting blessed, hold us up in prayer as well. That everywhere we go, there'll be remarkable impact. Because
he's going to have many branches, many business centers. Woo! In fact, they are starting just immediately. After just another one, they are coming to Europe and they have started one in Kinonkorukwe, Manchester. Hey, Papa is going global. Hey, is it easy? You know, easy now. He has learned from the best. He was respecting. I want to flag you again. I wanted to flag you. He was respecting his oga before. He was thinking, by the time he was going to leave his oga is going to give him correct money. He doesn't even believe they were going to ask him to go. He is going around to minister, not church opening, please. Shuke. That was how he said he was not starting church. He has a permanent place now. Let us listen again, Jerry.
We're glad to know, by the grace of God, the hour of revival, ordained by God, by God to me, is going from state to state within the country and gradually also going to the entire world. God told me what
God told him
locally will soon become global phenomenon.
Why be say God they tell them? God know they talk to member. God told me. God know they tell member. Why? Why be saying now them God they talk to? You know they talk to member. God told me. God told me. Now only them God they have message for to deliver to member. The harvest is plenty.
In our hour of revival, Jos, the city of Jos, will be our first stop, where the revival train is going to, by the grace of God.
Now small. Pig nose, they enter inside hole. Now small pig nose, they enter inside hole. He said God no call am before to start a ministry. Make I look for that video. He said God no call am to start ministry. I like it. It is good. The harvest is plenty. The laborers are plenty. The laborers are plenty. And the harvest is plenty. Now the best way to chop the harvest, you know, plenty. Anybody, if you are here watching me, you don't have job, go and start a church. Ta ló tún sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn? Go and start a church. The harvest, the laborers are plenty. That will help you free of charge. They will carry chair free of charge. They will sing free of charge. They will clean the church free of charge. While your own children are sleeping or they are at work. Well, the laborers are plenty. The harvest is plenty. Now the harvest are not plenty. There is not enough harvester that will harvest other people's sweat. If you don't have job, go and join them. Go and join them. By the every who can corner Nigeria she churchy. Kokaye analysis la wa nse. Mumbo. The harvest is very plenty. Now so the man starts. He say God has not called him to start a church. Like play. You don't get permanent place for Abuja. He can't start again. He said his next stop is Jos. He won't go play for Jos. Which kind of fire of revival they carry go Jos? No pastors in Jos. Which kind of fire of revival? The fire go give them Jos fire and lights. I be everything where they happen for Jos, it go stop. Ti ba ní Nigeria, wallahi. Ma ní ṣàyẹ̀ dànù o. Nǹkan tí mò ń wá kiri náà ni, thank you. Ó ṣe jẹ́ pé yín tí yà bá ń jẹ báyìí lẹ máa wá ń sunkún fáwọn pásítọ̀ torí Ọlọ́run. Abẹ́ ẹ̀wọ́ ọmọ kékeré yìí. Ẹ wo ọmọ kékeré yìí tó jíǹjì ayé ẹ̀. Ẹ wo. Ṣé ẹ rí? Tó kó sí jákẹ́ẹ̀tì jeans jacket nínú ooru. Ẹ wojú ẹ̀ dáadáa. Ìyàwó eléyìí ò ṣe wife material o. Ẹ bá ti róbìnrin tó ń lọ sí ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì jù. Tí yín bá yín bẹ bá fẹ́ rú wọn. Ṣé ẹ rí? Ṣé ẹ rí? Tá bá máa wò bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. As you are looking at her, I'm very sure ọ̀rọ̀ ọkọ ló gbé church. Ó ti lọ ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì ó ti gbàdúrà. Prefrontal cortex Bible prefrontal cortex anymore. Jẹ́jẹ́ mo jókòó tó wọnú page mi. Bible prefrontal cortex is fully damaged. Kì í ṣe òun náà. You know when you don't hear some preaching, so your brain cannot function anymore. You will see ordinary woman being like yourself as God. When they are trying to talk about that person, the next thing is that wọ́n bú Ọlọ́run. Òun ló fà kì í ṣe ẹjọ́ ẹ̀ o. Kì í ṣe ẹjọ́ ẹ̀ rárá. Ṣé ń rí kinní náà? Kò burú. Orí tí ẹ ò lè pé mọ́. Ṣé wọ́n mọ́rú yín? Tí bá ti rí pé orí yín ò lè pé ẹ máa lọ. You will wake up one day. You will come and relate with what I am saying. That reminds me. There is a video I'm supposed to do. And that video is concerning women. Mi ni block ẹ máa fi ẹlẹ́ obìnrin ni ẹ. Mo fẹ́ kó wá gbọ́ next video tí mo fẹ́ ṣe. I want to come and watch the next video I want to do. Many of your type today, they are doing like this. They were following this pastor in those days. Now they are singing another song. They are doing like this. Mi ni block ẹ máa fi ẹlẹ́. Torí abiyamọ tí mo jẹ́. Mo dẹ̀ ní irú ẹ lọ́wọ́. Kò wá gbọ́. Some of you will wake up in another 10 years, 15 years time. Wàá gé ìkàjẹ tí ò dẹ̀ ní ṣàtúnṣe kì í ṣèpè. Lọ bèrè lọ́wọ́ àwọn tó follow wọn blindly. Lọ bèrè lọ́wọ́ àwọn tí wọ́n believe everything tó ń sọ. A lot of people they are wounded wọn ò lè sọ̀rọ̀ síta ni. They are crying inside. Kí ló ń ṣe kíní? Okay. Ìyáláyé ló máa cry àwọn ọmọ òfò. Ìyé àti bàbá ẹ̀ ń cry ibi tán wà. Pastor ti dówèrè títí ó ti kan egun lọ́rùn. Abẹ́ rí bó ṣe rí ọmọ kékeré. Tàbá ti ẹ̀gbá wa èjì ta wà ó ti ẹ̀ lára tẹ́lẹ̀ nù. Èjì ta wà pa àfi bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe kíní. Ọmọ kékeré. Pastor ti dododododo. Wọ́n ti dó gbogbo ìfúnnú ẹ̀. Wọ́n ti fi kó ọpọlọ ẹ̀. Wọ́n ti fi kó lọ. Anyway, Pastor say he wants to start from one place to the other. They are starting from Jos. Let somebody shout hallelujah. Can you see now? That is very easy. Just be eloquent. Just have some connection. You know what is working for Abioye? You know what is working for Abioye? Abioye already established a connection. You know what? Let me now tell you the difference between Abioye and Iluyomade. Abioye is finding it easy for a reason. Iluyomade will not find it easy for a reason. And I will tell you why. Abioye will find it easy because he was at the ends of affair alongside Izoga. At a point, he was pastoring one of the branches in Abuja. He was part of the people doing church planting too before they asked him to come back. So he already has this connection with the high and mighty in Abuja. He knows some of them. He goes around other ministry to minister. Apart from winners, he goes all over the place, preaching everywhere, apart from winners. That is one of his own advantage. You see in Redeem, hardly do you see parish pastors in Redeem going to another church to go and minister. They only go to Redeem parishes to minister most times. They hardly go to other churches to minister. So that's the disadvantage for Iluyomade. Another disadvantage that Iluyomade is going to have, this is the era of too many pastors struggling with customers, struggling with clients. Okay, he was also in charge of Kaduna Church for a long time. So those are part of the advantage he's going to have. And these people actually love Abioye. Is for some of the followers, they actually love him. So what Abioye is getting is sympathy crowd, sentimental crowd, people that are sympathizing with the way he was laid off. And part of the people are still part of the people going to winners. So they have this sympathy, something for him, and that's why many of them are following him from the way he was discharged. You know, it was more like an embarrassing thing when it happened. So that is going to work for Abioye. For Iluyomade, Redeem members, they have this fear. Any instruction that is coming from Baba go around, Redeem member can fear. I am telling you from experience. They don't go against him. Very difficult to go against him. When Baba go around should say something, the members follow it, irrespective of whoever the person is. Koba Geniton love. You know why Itwa was able to build his life easily? Itwa know people too. Itwa move with people, the high and mighty. He's connected, he's from a rich family, he's connected, he knows a lot of people. So that really helped his own ministry. Iluyomade know people too. Remember the way Iluyomade's case happened. People will have sympathy for Redeem than for him. You get it? People will have sympathy for Redeem than for him. Because ordinarily, for humanity's sake, I personally was not happy with what they did. I wasn't happy. Not because of anything. I felt, what will cost you to postpone this birthday? You just lost a prominent member in your church. You just lost not only him, the child, the wife. 3 tragedy in a family, in a member, from the member of your church. And you could not put your party aside. You could not cancel that party. And I was like, God forbid, what if it was you that this thing happened to? Are you going to go ahead and have that birthday? You know? So that is one of the things that will work against Iluyomade. For him to get crowd from Redeem is going to be a big deal. Pastor Obasi, Emma Jolo, Pastor Obasi, go and learn work, you, or else you go take. Go and learn work from the likes of Jerry Eze. Even if you don't have money to rent church, don't come and vent your frustration on my page. Even follower you know get as a pastor. Don't come and vent your frustration on my page, you. Even pastor work, you know survive. You know succeed there. Don't bring your frustration on my page. Nigeria, they go my way. Okay? No be me say make you no get customer. No be me say make your mouth no sweet like the mouth of the others so that you can be getting free money. No be me say make you no get better connection of people wey get money, wey go dey pay you money so that you no go work. Don't bring your frustration to my page. Show go Pastor Obasi. Eleri ibu. Ṣé ń rí wèrè tó lé mi ò ní job. Nloshi. Oni jimba kóòtù. Ṣé ń rí Share ring kono. Nigeria go sit down, I go carry na wahala. Carry and stress, come meet me here. Oh yeah, get rapture. As I say pastors plenty, then they watch me. But you know what? Funny enough, some of them will say, Auntie, some of them will even inbox me. Aunty Aduuni, we love what you are doing. You are sanitizing Christianity without you knowing. What did you say, rapture? Memphis, how are you? We don't call now here. Make now go stay for now this thing. Don't mean say make you no succeed for customer work. To be a successful pastor, you must get swagger. If you know sabi speak English, you must sabi how to lie. Even if you sabi English, you must know how to lie. You must be greedy. You must be somebody who does not care for others. There are so many things attached to being a successful pastor. We go treat that one of these days. I've blocked him. Louis. You want to be a pastor, a successful pastor, you don't know how to lie. You don't know how to do packaging. You only know how to wear suits. No, apart from that, your suits. There must be some things you will still be able to do. And you, most importantly, you must have a godfather. You don't have a godfather in Nigeria, you want to succeed as a pastor. You cannot succeed though. You must have godfather. Now those godfather go teach you the rudiments of how to have sweet mouth. Now those godfather go tell you the kind of topic, title you go get for your program. So that when you want to do the program, you can have crowd. And that's your father, your godfather, will have time for you to come and help you to sweet talk and sugarcoat people. So that they can drop correct seed. You know, you want to be a pastor, you can see suit, or what the pastor sorukwe, or what on social media, you have to know how to lie. God said, when God spoke to me, when God said I should do this, God said tomorrow we should have a special program. God said by this time next year, we should have branches all over the place. When God said we should start going from one state to the other. God must be saying without evidence. God must be saying without evidence. And only you, God, go they talk to. You must know how to talk that thing. You don't know how to talk it, you want to succeed. You don't know how to lie. And apart from that, you will come hard to more for join. You go hard to more for join. Why? You go hard to more for. Go and ask all this Allah, they will tell you that then they do some juju for them. What? Maybe he borrow suits. Either he borrow solo suits, 2K. If he go borrow the suits. I don't need the rapture. Lizzie K. What is the name? Tell rapture anybody, Lori YouTube. Reply to the person. Who did mention the person name? Okay, I've seen it. We reopen the Solomon house of prayer. If you're house of prayer, why can't you just pray against me? Make my mouth shut up. Thank you, Jerry. I don't rapture. Now me in control of my page. How do you think you're going to stay here for long and be saying nonsense? And I'll be looking at you. I said this year 2024, I don't get time for shenanigans. If you go and vent your frustration somewhere else, because your pastors, they don't have time for all this rubbish you are fighting for them. Or even though they are instigating you. I have several videos. I keep saying I will talk on that video. I have videos where they are instigating you to go and be fighting people on their behalf. Anywhere they talk, go and meet them, attack them. Go plenty, go and attack them there. I say, look at these people. So if they come and talk, that will stop us from talking. All the gbasgbos is part of normal thing on social media. When we do the gbasgbos finish, we forget say social media exists. Once I finish now, I don't go. So you think that one will shut? Anyway, make we talk. So the advantage Abioye has is not the same advantage Iluyomade has. Iluyomade go work well. He go really try. He go try in the sense that redeemed members see Adeboye as their God. So it's going to be a bit difficult for Iluyomade, considering the fact that even there are many churches now too. And for what he did, some people are sentimental, and of course they have the right to, because what he actually did was wrong. Somebody lost family members, 3 of them, and 2 or 3 weeks after you threw a party, brought musician into the church and all that. Even without somebody paying, why bring flavor into the church? For what? As the church become club, that they are now singing Agbabola, money or nothing. Money or nothing for you? How will the people who don't have money feel? Premium or nothing? Now you know, inside church. Inside church. Let's even forget everything first. Is that supposed to be inside church? Something that is supposed, you people call things of the world. Anyway, so they did the party, and any normal thinking person should know what they did is very wrong. So that is going to work against them. Either they like it or not, it's going to work against them. But maybe they say as they go. If you like, call me monitoring spirits. May I tell you something? I know they monitor any pastor. Anything where you see I can't talk. Any video I put, I know they monitor them. Now Christians, now then they send them to me. Aunty Aduuni see you. Okay, they sang Brokoto too. Awusa, Ashawo, You know Joshi? Baby, sawa lele, sawa le. Did you Joshi? Sawa sile. Ash. Boom, boom. Brokoto. Boom, boom. Bakurupa. Bang, bang. Brokoto. Ashawo, Awusa, Ashawo, Awusa, bang, bang. Did you Joshi? Bẹ́ẹ̀ni ìyàwó náà ń jó mórí ha ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ tí ẹ̀ wo ẹni tó ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ lọ. So that is one of the things that is going to work against Iluyomade. And for the fact that redeemed member, they place Adeboye above God, take it or leave it, is the truth. I was once there. Tí Adeboye bá sín gbogbo redeem mama mi ni, no be today. And that is why when Adeboye was praying and said, anybody wey talk about am say mockers go buy this year, eleribu won say amen. All of them scream amen. They don't even think if their family member, their children, somebody close to them is going to be part of the people that will buy. They say amen. That is how much redeemed member fear Adeboye. Adeboye is like a god. In fact, they place him above God. They place him above God. So to steal their member, it go tough a little bit. It go dey very, very tough a little bit. When I come to waka go, I want to see if I can. No, I can't do show again. I want to go and do my nails, and it will be late by the time I'm coming back. RCCG people see Adeboye as their god. They are Ineka. My mouth no go talk the other one where you write. Maybe they can read the comment by yourself. But truly, redeemed members see Adeboye as God. I was there. I was once there. And like I always say, even when inside your room to talk about Adeboye, you go dey fear. As if he's there with you to hear what you want to say. And you'll be careful of, you'll be picking your word. You'll be picking your word. I don't know how he did it, but that is the place redeemed members place Adeboye. And that's why anything he says, they don't reason it. Not only Adeboye, not only redeemed members, in fact, all these one-man churches, they place their pastor above God. Most of them. And remember, why Redeemed World is so conspicuous is because most of redeemed members are workers. There is no family you will not find a redeemed member there. They are workers and they have a lot of crowd. So now say you want to collect their member, it go dey tough small. It go dey tough. Okay, those songs were not sung in the church. It was sung at the reception. Okay, somebody said the song were not sung in the church, that it was at the reception. Where did they sing the one? Agbabola. Was that reception too? Èèyàn kan ní ọwọ́ kókó la fi ń wọ́gi, ọwọ́ àfin la fi ń wọ òòṣà. Iṣẹ́ ọ̀wọ̀ ni iṣẹ́ ẹ̀rù àti iṣẹ́ ọ̀wọ̀. Iṣẹ́ ọ̀wọ̀ àti iṣẹ́ ẹ̀rù. Even if it was hosted at the reception, the date was too close. They should have just cancelled it. It won't cost them anything. If they don't do this year, they can do next year. And say they postpone. In fact, they will have been, and when they will have had more honor cancelling that party. At least for humanity's sake, not for anything. For humanity's sake, I said that party will not hold at that time. We are. Ara redeem will come with me. Is there RCCG blessing Maga? Blessing Mega. Yaya is watching. Ekabo. They will have just postponed that party till the second year. You know, some people, sometimes you want to do party. What if you fall sick? You want to fetch a party? You will postpone it. You will tell people, I can't go on. People have had to cancel party of 1 week. But they went ahead. Like, they won't redeem. And you know why? They have this, because of the kind of offering they bring, they collate in their province. So maybe they feel they can do anything and nothing will happen. Okay, somebody said she was warned All the songs were sung at a hotel where they had the reception. She was warned several times not to go ahead. She had 9 days to cancel or postpone it. All they would have lost will be charges. Exactly. God bless you. Kí ló máa cost you want to cancel it? Will you go ahead and do the party? Kí ni party? What is party? Compared to the lives lost. So they themselves did not behave in an empathetic way. No. And this is a man that really, really stood by you guys to get that city of David to where it was. It was those people. That man tried. And there was this thing that he gave about 1 billion. So only God knows how much he has been giving them. You see, if they can do that to a rich man, imagine what they have done to commoners. If they could do what they did to somebody like that guy and carried on like, you know, when I came to tell my story and people were like, they just carry on like nothing happened. They carry on like you don't matter. They carry on like that is the end. They carry on like that is your own cross. And that was why I started questioning Christianity. I said, I thought this place is supposed to be like a family, a place where you find comfort and solace. What is going on? The shock. A place that you've taken as them as family, where you have even abandoned your own family. And that is why when somebody will say, God say you should forget your family, that if your family will do this, if your family will do that, that you should forget them. Multi-rapture, thank you. Eshe. Multi-rapture. Multi-rapture, thank you. But I find out the only people, even rich people, you are only as useful to them as long as you are alive, and that money can continue to flow. Once you are alive, the money is not flowing. If na problem you get, the money cannot flow again. They don't know you anymore. If na money you get, when you know they give them the money, they cannot know you. The only time you are relevant is when you are alive and the money keeps flowing. Because I wonder if they could do what they did. Shemi, I didn't even talk. Shemi, I was complaining about my own. I said immediately my husband passed, they did not even allow me to mourn. Me, oh God, they did not even say, this woman, no, she just gave birth 2 years ago. Before this thing happened, no, what a calamity. Let her get herself together first. Let her be coming. Maybe after 1 year, we can now call her and sit her down that she cannot continue. Immediately. That was 3 weeks after, before weeks after. Hey. Where they waka like person when no see road. I will be driving, taking the children to school. I will park on the road and be crying. Now horn go wake me up, say I cry. I go wipe my face, begin go again. Now so then just call me. After all the money we spent renting, it is even that we were using our own money, because as far as that place was concerned, we were the richest. Then we and one pastor, the assistant pastor, only 2 of us were rich in that place. Every other person, now those pastors still they help them, give them money. And suddenly they said, you cannot go there again. I can't go there again. Kilo de kile shemi. They say another Pharaoh. He don't take over. Another Pharaoh take over. I know this stuff Pharaoh make it not take over. They say no. Almost the same thing they did to this guy. Wigwe. About Wigwe. And it is still coming from this same Iluyomade, because he was the provincial pastor then. If I'm not mistaken. If not the provincial, be assistant pastor. But at least I know when they were talking about assisting me financially, he was the one that took the decision and said, no, they cannot continue. He was the one in charge then. But when they were to ask me to go, I'm not too sure anymore whether it was Pastor Esconfo or him. All I know was that they said, you cannot go there again. The same thing they did to this guy. Could you imagine that many members now are aware that they are being manipulated and deceived, but just choose to remain? That is their problem. But some are waking up. Was it not a few days ago they were giving, not yesterday or 2 days ago, they were giving me information. And yeah, the place, I believe the place is still there. Emma Ferrer there, is asking a valid question. Bombay person, is asking a valid question. He said, is the place still existing, functioning? The place is still there. I believe. I don't know, but I think it's still there. You know. So, immediately, somebody said, Karma. Whether Karma, well, whatever we saw, I don't know. But I know he was the one that said he should stop helping me financially. He was the one in charge. You know, he was the one in charge, and the area pastor said he took the meeting to provincial pastor. That was what he told me then. The pastor is late too. He said he took my request to the provincial pastor, and they said no. So, immediately, Wigwe, if they can do what they did to Wigwe, who am I? Me, I don't even vex again. I'm only talking to create awareness. You know why? As at yesterday, I was still telling my daughter, I said, the way God has worked in our lives, I said, I don't have any reason for regrets. Even though my father is not alive, to see all the good things, but at least we're able to achieve, we're able to become who we are. What if there was no way? You were not part of the clique in RCCG at the time. We were parish pastor. God bless you, Lucy, for letting me know, for reminding me that they have clique. You are right. Remember, we are still very young. We were in our 30s. These people you are talking of, they were in their 40s, and some of them are in almost 50 then. So you cannot expect us to belong to their clique. Number one, they started their own parishes. Their own parishes have gone well before our home. We were just starting, more like trying to find our feet. You understand? And thank you for reminding me of this clique thing. There is a way they do it. If you are not part of their clique, when they want to send you out, they will send you out with people that will stress you. Like I told you that only my husband and my late husband and one of the pastor had good job. The rest were managing. Some of them do not even have work. Bimbo got huge Pastor Bimpe, her name is Bimpe. Bimpe got huge financial aid to date. Bimpe is well respected and still attends City of David. But that was not what I had. Only was in City of David, money mugbo. And he's very old. The woman is old now. She should be close to going to 70, if I'm not mistaken. So you cannot compare, Pastor Loy and Pastor Escom, you cannot compare their sets to us. Now, can you see it's all about clique? Lucy, thank you for what you mentioned. Lucy. You see? Thank you for bringing that out. That it was a clique thing. And that is one of the regrets I had going to that place. Because I will more. I walk off and she along. We are I go sile. We will do meeting upon meeting, and all that. I for we will not even ask them for a dime. We won't ask them for a dime. We will use our money. The money we will collect, we will still send them back. Send to them. Kayode Piton. Iluyomade also dealt with the current pastor of City of David. Okay, yes, I think somebody mentioned that too. Somebody told me of this story. The tables have now turned that the same Kayode Piton he ruthlessly dealt with is now the pastor in charge. Be good to people. Sherry bye. Ile ayé àfọwọ́bà file. Asán lórí asán, òfò lórí òfò. Mo fẹ́ dogun, mo fẹ́ dọ́gbọ̀n. You see people in pain and you decide to add to their pains. Abba. You see people going through stuff, and that is when you are making decisions on their lives. You don't care what you are doing, even Tombaku, because you think they are no more useful to you. Anything danula no why they to why the tons of flesh gbogbo yin le nisin. And I'm glad because I keep saying it. If I had remained, I won't be here today. Okay, she was there last Sunday. Ko tell àwọn Iluyomade lọ. So she didn't go with Iluyomade. You see? Click. And some people, you will now see some people taking part. You will see people when we say to chop na wahala, fighting for pastors on social media. You will see people that are suffering, that need help, fighting for pastors on social media. People that when they are doing their meeting, you cannot be among them. Me, I was not really, like I always say, I will not say what I didn't do. Like I was not really too into all this, their pastor's wives meeting, something. My children were still very young then, so I hardly go. But I know my husband then was close to Itwa. Itwa Iwale working to come travel. He was close to Itwa. There are still some other things connecting them. I won't talk about that. Close to Itwa. He was close to people of his age group then. And some people thought he was actually in his 40s as at then. So there are some of them, but Pastor so, of course, they will be higher than us. Their clique will be different. Some of our own cliques are cliques that are just building their family then. Building their family to get somewhere, just starting. So you cannot compare to our they've been building Life is stages, and that's why what I tell young ones, you can't say what an agbalagba has achieved under one day. You want to achieve it today. You can be lucky to get a good job and to use your head well, but you don't just want to wake up one day and say you want to be there. So click here is in stages. There are click of is about age. I want our to tell you and all that. At least I can remember one or two of them. Some of them I can't remember some of them anymore. But it's all about click for real, for real. And that was why I said when he was asked to go to Ebute Meta, I said that man, you need to go and do what in Ebute Meta? He cannot function in Ebute Meta. He cannot survive there. It's like when you carry fish out of water. That fish will not survive. Or you carry fish out of water, you put it inside warm water. It's not the same thing. Fish want to swim where the water is cold. That's when they thrive. You now carry the man and you come and say Ebute Meta to go and do what? When redeem is ready to finish you, hey, then go first cut your wing and render you useless. To go and do what in Ebute Meta? And go and, no wonder he sang a song. No one can touch you, Lord. No one can touch you, Lord. Your righteousness is high to heavens. No wonder he was singing old people song. He said he was singing gospel song. I said, this man. Who won't buy this song from him now? Who wants dance to this song? You want to pastor youth? About Marubole enough a pastor. No one can touch you, Lord. Your righteousness is high to heavens. No one can touch you, Lord. No one can thank you enough. Okay, thank you enough for me. Jelenke ni ju àwọn àgbà. Iju àgbàlagbà. Aruna Shola gospel. Aruna Shola gospel. Oh my God. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Aruna Shola gospel. This is high to heavens. No one can take you now. Hey, come on, Loni Awurebe. Loni Jelenke. Is high to heavens. No one can touch you enough. Abi, thank you enough, Funi. Ijo arúgbó. Thank you now. No one can thank you enough. Your righteousness is high to the heavens. No one can thank you. Ẹ ṣeun, Pastor Iluyomade. When my uncle see say gospel no go sell. Ya bẹ̀rẹ̀ ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì ẹni ẹlẹ́ni kọjọ́ tó lọ. Abioye tó kó gbogbo customer. Bẹ̀rẹ̀ ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì. Yeah. I will continue to sing this song, you don't go anywhere. I release song. I advertise. The music, you don't get view. You don't bring plenty customer. This one cannot continue. We cannot continue with this one. This is our old age. How many work remain? And we see our mates, they are making money. Let us go and start church. But unfortunately, in starting church, he wants to do competition with people where expect their pastor to be their general overseer to be God. A plenty customer no go follow him, so we don't know as he want to do it. Well, we wish him the best. Lesson learned. If he had behaved like a woman being, when his member, 3 people in a day, you can't do party. You do party buruku wo niyen, party kaniyen. So, as he won't gather customer now we don't know. But the laborers are plenty. And the laborers' harvest is plenty. Whether you go come see a home pack from the harvest, you go see a home pack from the fruit of the harvest. Now that one we don't know. So make it they look, make it they show. Because that civic center where you go rent, civic center is very expensive. Because I once remember we used civic center in the years ago, decades ago, not even years ago, decades ago, when we were first posted out as workers before we became pastor. When we were posted out as workers, I remember we rented civic center. As the place, the money too much, now we come out. Go rent Lagoon restaurants. We go rent Lagoon restaurant in VI. We were there. That money self won't pay us. Now the pastor wey dey in charge that time say, this money is too much to contribute. Now Wahala members they do and like this. Now the pastor say, okay, one of the members should give us their space. Now one of the members give us space. We were in that place trying to plan how to start to get another place. Now they recall pastor say, pastor won't marry. He cannot marry Catholic. I can't forget Pastor Phil. That is scatter Pastor Phil head. Pastor Phil fell in love with a very beautiful lady. And the lady was from Catholic member. Now from that time, I don't even question Christianity. Say, are Catholics not Christian? I say Catholic, are they not Christian? Okay, it's on the same street. What's the person David and me or nothing? What's the person lady? No. I say Catholic, are they not Christian? They say Pastor Phil cannot marry the wife. The thing pain everybody because the lady is very nice. She will come to church, very nice to everybody. Now they tell and say, okay, Los Angeles Event Center in Abuja is big and not too expensive. Now they tell Pastor Phil say cannot marry the wife because not Catholic. That he has two options: to leave the woman and remain in redeem. Redeem and rules. Hey, is either she will leave the woman, the lady, and remain redeem, or marry the lady and leave redeem. The guy begged. They say no, that's the rule. That's the rule. So that was why Pastor Phil left the church. And I'm glad he did, because I learned he's still together with the wife. Even though I can't remember. Yes, Ozumba and Badiwe. Now so the pastor can't leave. The assistant pastor can't take over. As the assistant pastor can't take over, that one lives in Surulere. Now that one say, and that one has a job. He's a lawyer. That man is late too. I mean, no, it's the wife that is late. The wife is late. I mean, Pastor Banwati, Femi Banwati, Yahweh. I think it's the wife that passed on. So as the okay, boya ko ṣe kini ngba yẹn o, ko ṣe civic center la lo ngba yẹn o. So mo tin get mixed up nìyẹn o. But I know we were in Lucy, that's what I'm trying to say. I didn't even know that you have put my name. We were in Ozumba in Badiwe, Lagoon restaurants. Mukunoti Lagoon restaurants. We now moved to 1004. Okay, Mrs. Ban will not pass. Aha. Àwọn tó mọ̀ mí pọ̀ lórí kíní yìí o. Mrs. Ban will not pass. Woman. So woman, yeah. So the husband was the pastor that took over from Pastor Phil. So and the man said he cannot believe coming from office. He works in Surulere, going to VI in the evening. So we now moved to Surulere. That was when the convenience starts. We now anyway. So she reported your football running. Yes, I remember. Mo rántí pé ìgbà tó wọ́n ṣaláìsí mo gbọ́, but mi kàn wá rántí ìgbà tí mo fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ sí bóyá àwọn ni àbọ̀kọ. Thank you for reminding me, Limo Kitchen. Very beautiful woman, bye. Ilẹ̀ yín jẹ́ èèyàn o. Ilẹ̀ yín jẹ́ èèyàn o. Lagoon restaurants. Mo mix it up ni. Mo ṣá mọ̀ pé we are moving from one place to the other. We will now move to 1004 for a long time. The 1004 yẹn láti máa ń ṣe vigil. Okay, what was your question? Okay, no. When Tunde Bakare was a pastor, I don't know. Toba, if he was in Model Parish, then I wouldn't know. Even if he was in Model, sorry. If he was in Classical, I wouldn't know. Even if he was in Model, I wouldn't know. There are many pastors, so I wouldn't know. So I don't know. I won't say what I know. I don't know. What I don't know. I don't know. So, I get our hand. Okay, you come on, Mrs. Ban won't be no. Somebody said Iluyomade will lose his own customer because the market is still large. Many people are still stupid. Now you talk that one, no be me. I'm not the one that said it. You are the one that said the market, the members, people are stupid. No be me. But all I know is that the laborers are plenty. The harvest is plenty. Laborers are the members. Harvest is their sweats. The harvesters are the pastors. Sure you understand? Laborers. People feel sorry for ID. If not for she probably did not show up this past Sunday to take the focus off her. She caused the downfall. She was not there. Bóyá kò fẹ́ kọ́kọ́ ẹ ṣe pastor mọ́. Because kò easy o. Àti struggle láti bẹ̀rẹ̀. Bóyá tẹ́ bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí make owó, kò easy o. So, because I learned, even in the other kini, she hardly goes to, not every time she goes to the service. So, not every time she goes for the service. So I wouldn't blame her. You know, not everybody want their husband and their husband to be pastor. Somebody like me, it got to a point I was fed up. I didn't want it. So the harvest, laborers are the members. Harvest is the sweat of the members. Please let us learn this slang now. Laborers are the, thank God, thank you for the person that gave us that slogan. Do you still believe in personal relationship with God? Yes. Yes. But I don't believe in religion. So, number one, the laborers are plenty. They are plenty well. You know what is laborers? People that, let's say for example, you have a farm. People that are working for you. You have them, we have them plenty. Harvesters. The harvest is plenty. The harvest. Okay, she was there. Okay, they said she was there. So that's correction. They said she was there. The harvest is the sweat of the people that they go and work for. I'm working in America, I'm making money. I'm working in Nigeria, I'm making money. After all the wahala and all the stress, at the end of the month, I will now, no, I don't believe in it. I will now, I say I don't believe in religion. So that means I don't believe in speaking in tongues. I will now carry 10% of that salary. That is the harvest. I will now give it to the harvester. And remember, this is an harvester, not an harvester that will till the ground to harvest. I am still the harvester. I only give the harvest to the person that know how to use it. So I will see you guys. Hopefully, I'm not promising to come out tomorrow, not likely to come out tomorrow, but on Wednesday, let's talk on this particular topic that I'm very, very passionate about, on how some pastors have destroyed the lives of women. I am coming out with evidence and I'm coming out with a video to back this up. So, lucky head, I don't believe in religion. So automatically, I don't believe in those things you are mentioning. So let us join me again on Wednesday for live. But I'll still post videos because there are so many videos. I'll post videos that I will analyze. But for real live talk show, join me on Wednesday again. All things being equal. Just turn on your notification. She was a guiding light, but they were not particularly welcome and they left. It is always the case, Lucy, when you leave one parish to go to another one, especially if you have scandal or issues, you are not welcome. They don't welcome you. Mercy Chinwo, okay, we go talk. We go talk. We go talk. So, when you go to another parish, they don't really welcome you that easily. Like I tried to. It was not as if I was a rebel. I stopped going totally. When I was told to start going to another parish, that I can't go to our parish again, I started. And when I get there, each time I get to the place, I'm like a stranger. Nobody was ready to welcome me. People would just look at me somehow. And, you know, for somebody that just lost her husband, it was kind of, to me. And there was a way people would just look at you. Nobody is ready to embrace you, give you a hug and all that. You are now looking like a total stranger. After I went for like 1 or 2 times, I can't remember how many times, I stopped going totally. I stopped going, and after that, I started going to Baptist. Then I told you they came visiting. Then I went back again. I went back, and that was my going back then was to go and collect my share. The money they've collected from us for a long time. So I went to collect my dividend. So I went to collect my dividend from them, and and I'm glad I did. If I did not, maybe it won't be easy for me. So it made my journey a bit easier. And it's not so much, but a bit easier. Collecting my dividend. You know, when you are putting money somewhere, you want to invest in a business or invest in a share. You are expected at the end of the year, you will collect dividend. So the money we have given to them over the years, it got to a stage. I needed it. I needed part of it. Because I know how much we were putting, how much we have invested. So I needed part of the money. So now so myself pretend. I go sit down among them. Then they say, you are welcome in the name. Let us welcome Deaconess Toyin is back in our midst. I say, you? Deaconess Toyin is back in your midst. I said, okay. And dividend, Kini one number. I went to collect my dividend. And I collected it. After I collected it, now I tell them, say, bye. See you. Kaichia. May I never see myself in redeem again till I pie. But I still won't make mistake when I reach here. I still go. After I go once, go for some time, I can't see say they won't take advantage. Say, come and be a worker, come and be a clinic. I say, and I won't start again. That's why I carry my load since then. I say bye-bye, 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 bye-bye. The time is coming. You will need to enter plane. You want to go to America. You will now say, I want to go to America without entering plane, without visa. You will find yourself in the plane. Say bye-bye, bye-bye. Because I will see you again. Dividend of democracy. No, it's dividend of our sweats. I'm very sure my late husband is proud of me wherever he is. I don't let him money go in vain. Me, I know be mumu. Where they collect money from? You collect my money, you pay it back. So I will see you guys. Don't you? That's true now. Oh, what time on Wednesday? It will be in the morning. It will be in the morning around. No, I just have to some. Let's make it around. Enjoy it on notification. You know I don't really control my time fully. Somebody says right time pastor should learn from these signs. I want to believe. What should they learn? They should be collecting people's money and use them. Abi? They should be using people. No, any pastor who wants to start church, make you go collect loan. They will collect offering. They will collect tithes. They will collect seed. They will now send you out with nothing to go and start church. As they send you out, now your money you go to take parents, buy instruments, buy everything. When you collect offering and tithe, you remit to them. Scam, that's a big scam. You will be sent out with nothing. You open the pay for rents, pay for this, pay for that. You will be the one to be sometimes even pay workers. Those are instrumentalists and all the rest. You will be the one to pay for the rent of the church, buy the chair, buy everything that will to set up the place. At the end, you will still be paying your tithes and offering. No, you as a pastor, you will still pay your tithes. You will pay offering. You collect other people's own. You join it together. You send it to them. At the end of the month, it is your own money. You will still use to pay rents. One bawa. So I don't have regrets for what I have done because what I want on Sheni. I don't have regrets. I don't have single regrets. Go and look at many people that could not get anything back. I know some widows. Talk on one hour for years, for decades. Don't dump the way I was dumped. One dump, one pay, one need, one more. They are no more useful. I'm sure the likes of our pastors that left there, they are clapping for me. Woman, you try. They are ailing me in their closet. Somebody say, woman, you get it, baba, you get it, scope it on low for one redeem. How many are able to recoup what they've spent in that place? You see, somebody say, Auntie, please don't remind me. Anything about maybe you are just ordinary worker. You don't have anything you are spending. You may not understand what I am saying. You are just ordinary worker. Or you transfer from one place to the other to go and pastor a place. You won't understand. But for somebody telling you go and start a place without a dime, they will just gather some people. And the people they gather may not even be working. They say, go and start. And you think, you think you are working for God. You now use your sweats. Use your sweats, your time, everything, the money you are supposed to feed your family. And say during first fruits in January, when they drop first fruit finish for house, now kote we they manage. Fish we are not like. Now so we go to manage things. Until maybe like March, April, before we can gather together. Because by February, we will pay children's school fees. I mean, that same January, everything we have, we will put first fruit down, pay children's school fees. Before you know it, we are broke as a family. Now so we go manage till April. Every year in, year out. And we are still paying rents. Kiri di mumago. I still have documents and some of those things. Timbatule. We were still paying rents. Despite all that, we will still pay January rents. Maintain the church. Buy this and that to keep the church clean. You see, I didn't even give my... Yes, you are right. You are right. The money you cannot even give your parents, you will give it to them. Wọ́n jẹ ìjẹkújẹ. Wọ́n jẹ ìgúnmọ́yán. Orí olórí wọ́n dẹ̀ kó jọ. Wọ́n kó orí olórí jọ, they gather people's head to be who they are today, only the guise of you are working for God. Anybody tell you are working for God, you are deceiving yourself. Or you say, I'm a worker, I am this department, you are just a free laborer. You are a free laborer. I am working in this department, I am working in this department. Who is collecting the money? The pastor. And he will pocket it and go and save it and invest it. That is why their lives will continue to be better than yours. They are using what you don't want to agree with is what they know. And they are capital. And because they know our people, can you orange man if you win? Sentiment religion. He used the sentiment of religion to win. Come and see the Otapia. He's been yarning since. Money went on the presidency. You know, people that know that religion is a strong thing, they use it to their advantage. Negatively, they don't care. They know how strong it is. It is you that say you are working for God. Your pastors know you are working for them free of charge. They know you are giving service free of charge. At the end of the day, they collect money. You will leave your work. You will leave your job. You will use your health, your strength, your time, and everything. Your time and everything. Where they say time is money. Where they say, sow for today, for raining days. You say you are sowing into the ministry. No, you are sowing into somebody's pocket. Please sow for them. Give offering and tithes. Use your time. Your reward is in heaven. Your reward is in heaven. Use your money. Every penny you make is for God. Give it to them. They will help you to use plane to carry it to heaven. They will even want to build church. Instead of paying laborers, they will say you should come and carry pong and be carrying sand. One man, cow. If you buy when you're share well, but man, one nika. You see how they save money? Instead of paying laborers to come and carry cement and everything, they will now start preaching to the members. It is God's house we are building. Now God's name get inside the papers. When they go and buy the property, the landed property, now God's name, then they write for inside the landed property or their family name. When they buy property, now your name, then they write put. I've been a God name. Some of their documents surfaced online. Inside the registration, you see your papa name there. I mean, you see God name there. When they will tell you, now God, they do something for. When they buy property, it's in their name. When they are registering, it is in their name. They are even registered in CAC, which means it is a business. They register. When they are opening their bank account, now your papa name, then they take open now. Where they will tell you sow into God's kingdom. I've been a God name, then they take open the bank account. Afolabi, no, it's not headquarters, oh. They just send you out to go and start. I don't know what they do now. I'm talking of them. Maybe they have changed it. I'm talking of them. Monica. Ojali onile fi botie. Ah! Monica. I was telling somebody this afternoon in one comment section. I said, before you can be, he said, go and be a pastor. If you think, say, the pepper, you are saying, me, I cannot be a pastor. I said, number one, I'm too empathetic. I'm too sympathetic. I know they like me person suffer where I did. Number four, I know sabi lie. I know wicked. It will take you to be a wicked person. To be a Jew, forget it. To be an owner of a church. Single-handedly. Remember anytime I'm talking about churches owned by one man. It will take you to be a wicked person to do it. Especially among our people. Because everything they are doing is for themselves and their family. And that is why you see. Anyway, why are we even talking? What are we stretching? Already we see it playing out. What you sow for, your mothers, for those ones that are young, what your mothers and fathers sowed for 40 years ago has become the business of their pastors' children today. If you cannot reason from that, then you can never have praying again. All the children, when they never born, when they start the church, the people that started the place for them, they use their life to sow. Today, have been sent out of the place. Their children are in charge. If you do not use that one to know that is a business center, that it belongs to them and them alone, and they tell you to come and sow. God needs you to do this. God needs you to do that. Maybe one of them don't become bishop now. She wants to start collecting bishop. That one that wants to buy aeroplane. She has been wanting to buy private jet since. Now because they send her and come out for UK, they don't let her go UK and Canada at a point to go and start preaching to collect money again. If not, whether by now she said, don't buy private jets. If I don't buy private jets, but at a point they stopped her from coming to UK to come and be soliciting for fund. Now that time she can't invent when she's about to collect money. Say, turn off the camera. Turn off. Can we have the camera turn off? Cameraman, can we have before these people will start saying come. I saw one of her video. She was saying some women, the time she was facing bashing on his social media, when they are crucifying her on social media. Wait, she don't talk what she do when they crucify her. You go just sit down, you go say you are collecting virginity offering. People should come and sow seed for virginity of their children. People come and sow seed of firstborn. $5,000, $1,000. When they now exposed her, she was now saying, some mothers, all these mothers are the ones that are praying for her. The time they were crucifying her, when social media want to fry her, they were the one cursing everybody. All the people wait them because they don't buy. All you people just think, say, anybody that's still afraid of curses, then you are still under brainwash. That you are still afraid of somebody will curse you, somebody will shake in a can. You are still under brainwash. So you think because you curse people, they will be afraid of you. She now changed style. Turn off the cameraman, before they will put it on social media. She's not the only one doing it, though. Almost all of them are devising that style now. There was a video that was sent to me, audio, when Baba go around was cursing people, that anybody that put his audio outside because of what he was saying in that audio, he said God go buy the person. Make people they curse. Why are they cursing people for what they are saying? If you know what you are saying is good. He said anybody that records him to put outside, is God will deal with that person. The person will send the audio is still there alive. The person is even watching this video with me now. He's still the member of that church. The person recorded him. He said, Aunty, Emma go baba yi. Emma go ekpe ti baba yi she. And say nothing go do. You say before uncle. Say that was why I recorded him. That was at minister's meeting. Minister's meeting. Baba dem fun oni ekpe. That anybody that record him. I have the audio. That anybody that will record him. Just put red head. Anybody that you know say you know where. Just put their red head for me. The person is still alive till now. Pastor lòun náà mo ti block ẹ. Pastor ni. Àwọn upcoming pastor yẹn ni wọ́n pọ̀ lórí ibi yìí. There are many on this page. Those upcoming pastors are so much on this page. They sit down here ni. No, nothing go up. The person is here watching me. Because she's flourishing with her family, doing well with her family. She is even getting stronger and bolder. Nikini. There are members there here that are not happy with what they are doing. Those ones are just watching. But most of them, someone will say, I'm just going so that at least to go and dance. I'll just go and dance and leave. Say, I know they leave. Some people say they are dropping it. Some people say they are dropping MTV envelope. I say, come back and say, only more. And I learned in some parishes, offering and tithe don't reduce seriously. There was a pastor who said, Aunty Aduuni, that person is even the pastor of the parish. The person said, Aunty, mo ti lọ wá ṣẹ́ṣe. I say, mo ti lọ wá ṣẹ́ṣe. Ọlọ́run á bá wa fún yín lágbára sí, you are doing iye yín gógó lẹ ṣiṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run. That person, I say, kí ló dé? Aunty orí mi ti pé. I tell my wife, oh yeah, family were first. Go and hear Aunty Aduuni. Go and hear her experience. Go and watch her video on YouTube. May that never happen to us. Say, go and learn from our mistakes. Say they face their business where we're now. He said for church. He said now, they now count offering of 2,000, 1,005. I said, kilo day. He said, Aunty, people are not dropping offering very well. I don't know of abroad, but Nigeria, some of those parishes they are not emitting enough money again. Don't be me, and when you want, they don't want to give. They are selfish. Don't be me say, maybe they don't give you. And that anybody sorry page me. But they say that tertiary offering, most of the branches, especially parishes, say that tertiary offering they collect now. You don't say you hear it from me. They say that it really affect them. To even buy biscuits for children's department, no day easy. You can imagine. Now you they go see say make you go buy biscuits as a worker. They will now look for somebody that has job. Say you are the minister in charge of children's department, so that you can be buying the biscuit and the drink of the children. Ẹ jẹ́ ká tún ní máa lọ. Ẹ má jẹun wájà jù, because ìjà ni mò ń wá yìí. Make I dey waka my waka go. Ẹni bá létí kó gbọ́. Pastor no wan go heaven again o. Come on, see how for church money. Now pastor get am. Members do dey tell bulletproof for the pastor. And the pastor get attacked by who? By your own government. Suffer for what? Now your fault be that. Me I say, now your fault be that. Let us get into the into the epistle, into the any garden pastor, any garden bishop. Suffer for what? Enjoy for heaven, Christians go to yard, his spirit to evidence. Muslims go to God, Allahu Akbar. Open your eyes everywhere. Archbishop na miliki, Popu na enjoyment. Imamu no gbaladun. Archbishop na enjoyment. Popu na gbaladun. Imamu no gbaladun. Archbishop they enjoy.